Why is this thing? Sensor screen mirroring. Rotation is locked. But I open rotation now so that you can give me, allow me rotate it. Hey, oh, well, so once I've learned how to do it. Yay, my TikTok. Not TikTok, me and TikTok. Me and TikTok. So, welcome to my live stream here on YouTube. I will go on TikTok by I'll go live on TikTok by 9 a.m. UK time. So before then, let me seize this opportunity to briefly carry my audience along here. I know a lot of you. Yes, brighter. I know a lot of you have joined my life here where I talk about health, I talk about different stories, subjects, and yeah. And you may be wondering, what is she talking about again? Yes, I'm on a new journey. I am on a new, different journey. So if you know me as a passionate being for healthy lifestyle, please permit me to reintroduce myself to you. I just finished my exercise now. I just finished my exercise. And before I start my live streaming, I always have what? A tradition, as one who still knows what the role health plays in our finance. So guys, if you don't mind, let me do my quick tradition with you this morning. So whenever I come, see, I just finished doing my exercise and I'm here to join with you. So the exercise is you take a bend. Welcome, welcome, well done, thank you. Take a bend and you do what? You move your body like this, fast, 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 fast. I will tell you why you should do that later, what that does to you. So let me do a brief thing why I said that. Because here, like, is the half of your body. This is the grounding of your body. So any movement, any exercise you are doing in the upper part, you are doing what? Is strengthening your downside. And any exercise you are doing here, so we have another one we do for the down, like leaping. Just stay one corner and take your heels off the ground. You are doing what? You are strengthening your heart and all your upper body. That is how the body system is wired. So if you are having arthritis, you are having pains and all that, the thing you should be asking yourself, where are you having it? If you're having pain in your upper body, do exercises that really focuses on your lower side. If you are having pain in your lower side, do exercises that's how it is. Okay, I hope I've shared a value. So permit me to reintroduce myself before I quickly log in, because I'm streaming from 2 phones. So you may be seeing my side here, but you still be hearing what I have to say. So permit me to reintroduce myself for those who are just coming. Thank you for coming, and just keep the like here. I am Gloria Ego. I used to be a passionate being for healthy lifestyle, but I suddenly realized that who wants to care about my lifestyle? No. And then something happened in my seminar, in my transformation. Because why? When I think about my financial life, it makes me sad. I do not like it. I do not like the state. The definition for stupidity is what? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting what? A different result. And so a wise person will say, Mazi, welcome your name. A wise person will say, what am I going to do differently now? Then a strategic person will say, how do I make sure that this thing I'm going to do actually yield results? So that was what I combined. January this year, I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to do something differently, and I'm going to make sure also that that thing I do differently yield results this time around. And so that was the decision I made. And I came to realize, it landed me somewhere. I came to realize something which I never knew all along, which was what money is. And that is what I'm going to tell you quickly in one word. Because why? To you who have an understanding, knowledge is simple. Once you have an understanding of something, you will get the know-how to do it, because knowledge is the know-how to do something. Let's keep the likes going up, and let's keep dropping our messages. If you have anything, keep asking me. I will be replying it. Thank you. If you donate to me, all your dreams will come. No donation. See, some people want you to give them fish, but I will teach you how to fish, and that is why I'm here. I teach what? I help people to monetize their skills, to monetize their knowledge. That thing they already know. I'm not telling you to go and bag another degree, another certificate. What I'm telling you, bro, speak up. Thank you. What I'm telling you is that, let me see if I can use my microphone here. The challenge I have now is I will have to use that microphone in this thing, but let me quickly. Can you hear me louder now? So I am not here to give you fish. I am here to teach you how to fish. And if you listen to me, if you follow me carefully, you will find out that truly, truly, there is something you do not know about since. What money is. Mind who you are giving bank details. Oh, relieve yourself of burden. Ah, I will never ask you for bank details here. Just be one. So let me carry on with what I'm saying. My dear, my brothers and sisters, money in one word equals value. Money in one word equals value. Where do value come from? Your value comes from what? Your knowledge, that certificate you went to go and get, your certification, your qualification, your knowledge. Eh? Secondly, your skill. Let's say, you know how to do, you are a problem solver, you're a decision maker, you have some soft skill, you work as a team, you work as a group member, you have all those things. That is your skill. Then the last one is what? Your life experience. I've done a show here on my YouTube saying life is a journey, and life carries us through different journey. So the journey life carries you is different from the journey life carries me. No wonder they say life is the greatest teacher. It seems like I'm going fast. Let me slow down. They say no wonder they say life is the greatest teacher. So what life has taught you, or what life is teaching you, is different from what life is teaching me. That is why me and you, we can never have the same value. Me and you can never have the same value, because the thing life, your skill, your life experience, your skill and your certification combined together, it is your value. It is unique. So that's why in this life, it is possible for all of us to have money, because why? Money equals value, and value is variable. Me and you can never have the same value. Even if me and you, we are siblings, the same the same papa born us, we went to the same university, we got the same degree. Life did not teach us differently. Have you not heard of a story? I heard of a story. Two sons, male child. Their father was what? A drunk. One of them say, I'm going to go down the road of my father. I'm going to go drinking up, and after all, my father is doing it. The other one say, I do not like the way my father, I do not have money. My father end up his life and everything. I will make sure I never drink. I will do something differently. That was how two brothers, the same family, saw two things, but they took a two different direction. That's why I say life is a teacher. Life will never teach us the same thing. The thing life will teach me is different from what life will teach you. Although we may see the same thing, but we may not interpret it the same thing. Life is teaching us. So that's why two of them have two different value. Although they came out from same family, same father, and years later, one has owned businesses. He's a big billionaire. And they asked him and said, why are you a big multi-millionaire and your brother is a wretched drunk? He now said it's the decision he made, that his father was a drunk. His father always spent his money drinking. His father never saved. And so he said to himself, he's never going to go down that road, because he has seen it that his father couldn't save money to do what? Do this. So he now understood what money is, and begin. So now somebody, I know a lot of us, we come from that generation whereby they get to tell us, work hard. If you work hard, you save, and then you will retire. But now, let me tell you that the world has changed. Do you know that since 2020, that was when they officially changed the world from analog setting to digital setting? So a lot of business people now realize, hi, Courtesy Philip, a lot of business people now have realized that if you have a business, if you're a business owner, you are here, or you are a student, you are a fresh graduate, you are not doing anything, you are not doing it online, you are not bringing your business online, you are not showcasing online, you are not doing content online, the possibility of getting money or getting ahead financially is 2/100. True or false? True. That is what a lot of people now came to do, what? Realize. So why are you not bringing your business online? Why are you not monetizing your knowledge? That's your knowledge do you have. What is stopping you from converting your knowledge to what? A digital knowledge, whereby you get to put your own price because it's your knowledge. You get to sell it the amount you want to sell it. And you are not only impacting your world, you are not only transferring knowledge, you are not only selling that thing you know and putting it in the hands of people. They get to do what? Reward you. Because why? The reward that follows value is money. The thank you that follows value is money. Let's use YouTube, for instance. I am here sharing knowledge to people, opening people's eyes. So at the end of the day, you is what we call it content creating. But truly, truly, you are helping people to understand something. And because it is content creating, because it is original and it is coming from me, I did not go and manufacture it anywhere. I did not do copy and paste. At the end of the day, people are here. People are saying, you are making sense. Some are commenting, even though some are looking for who will give them donation. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm not here to give you donation. I am here to do what? To open you up to understand this simple concept. Thank you for those that are like it. People are like it. People are commenting because they know human beings are not fool. If you think human beings are fool, you are the fool. Human beings are wise. Everybody have a problem. The question now is, how do I solve this my problem? Everyone is looking for solution to their problem. So if you now, you can sit down and devise a solution to people's problem, do you think the people will go and not tell you thank you? Do you think the people will go and not reward you? They will reward you. As I am now, if I break down in my health and I go to the NHS, or we call the NHS hospital or doctor, and they prescribe me and give me medication and I'm well, they've solved my health problem. Will I not pay them for their services? I will pay them. So the same thing applies to you. So what is that thing that you know? That thing that you know that it can be a potential solution. Are you here? You know how to use AI to do that their design, Gemini VO, or you know how to tell stories. You could write book, children's stories. Are you a children teacher? Are you the one that you know how to teach children? If you teach children, are you the one that you know how to design? You can use Canva to create designs and make the work easy for people. Are you the one? There are some busy moms. Are you the one that you are good at organizing events, organizing show? What is stopping you from going to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, this is my qualification, this is my certification, this is my qualification, this is what I know how to do, this is what I can do, this. Analyze for me or create for me how can I make these things that I have turn it to a digital knowledge so that I can begin to use it to solve problems. Long time ago, I made a post. I just made the post without even realizing why I made the post. I said, I believe that one of the reasons, because I came to realization when I was 29. I said, why am I here? What is the purpose? What is my calling? I was always asking myself, what is my calling? Why am I here? Whose word was it that I came? I was like, whose decision was it that I came to life? I was crying. I was like, if it's to come, what is the essence of life? Is it to come, grow old, and give birth to children, die, and go like that? And then I only me by myself answer myself. I said, I made the post. I put on my TikTok. If you go to my TikTok, you will see many things there. I made so many, many, many posts. And I say, I believe that one of the reasons why we are here is because for me, is to solve solution, is to bring solution to the problem of the world. But what I didn't even know that, because me, I thought my solution would be about health. But now I realize my calling Life was just taking me through, was doing a trial, until the day I finally realized it. I said, I've gotten it. Because in this life, there is one thing that concerns us all: money. Health is everybody's business. And you know that you need health to get wealth, because health is your number one wealth. But once you have health, you don't have wealth, you still become sad. You are still not happy. So you find out that two important things you need in your life: you need health and wealth. I said to my friend, I said, come, you know how to teach people China importation? He said, yes. I said, I what are you doing now? She said, I'm importing in China and I'm selling. I said, so you're calling people to come and sell what you import? She said, yes. I said, do you think it's everybody that will buy what you import? Or do you think that that thing that you import is everybody's problem? She said, I don't think so. I said, so what made you feel that there are some people that will want to buy your product? There are some people that will say, teach me how to import myself because I want to import something different. I said, do you know that you can be collecting money from all? And there are some people that say, you know what, come and teach our women, come and teach our men how they can do what? Empower themselves by learning China importation. I said, do you know that you can host a webinar? You can host services. She said, I opened her eye to 5 things she could do with her knowledge of China importation. She taught me how to import perfumes. When I was in my home country, Nigeria, I imported perfume with her teaching. Just one day, we tried it. We created the account, everything. The perfume landed in Nigeria. I sold my perfume. Even when I was working, I did not even still know how to sell. She taught me how to sell because she has been in business for some time. I thought that me, I've always worked for people. I've always given people my time in exchange of money. After 10 years, I realized that job is not the way forward. Job is not wealth creation. Two things I wish I knew before my 30, that job is not wealth creation, and what money is. Staying on one job cannot make you rich. You can have a job and you still have other businesses you are doing. She said, do you guess what my friend now said to me? She said, but right now I'm looking for money to clear my goods. I have time, but I don't have money. I said, two things that can never coexist: time and money. Quote me anywhere. Go and meet any billionaire, any millionaire, whether in naira, in pounds, in dollars. Two things is, if you have money, you will not have time. You will struggle to have time. If you have time, you will not have money. So how do you solve that equation? How do you solve that problem? If you have time, rejoice. Celebrate yourself. If you are here, you say, I don't have money, but I have time. Rejoice. That's why you are here. That's why you are listening to me. That's why you are coming across this video. Because why? I will soon be tuning into my TikTok now, and I will remove the mic, because TikTok is where I do my main show, but you can still be hearing me. But the difference is that you'll be seeing my side face, or you will get some repetition. That's why I quickly seize this opportunity to talk to you now on YouTube, so that those who get it. And some people will be like, okay, how do I follow you to learn more? Where do I go to learn more? If you want to learn more, there is a scan code attached to my profile on YouTube here. You click it, or it takes you to my TikTok. There is a TikTok link. It takes you to my TikTok. You get to learn more. Or you scan the code. There is a barcode there. You scan it. It takes you to my community, where I teach what? School of Money. I get to teach you very well. I get to open your eyes how you can monetize that thing you already know, how to turn it. Because why? Let me tell you the challenge we have now. The older ones have the knowledge. Those people in their mid age above, they have knowledge. But the ones young, they don't have. Those ones in their mid-age, some of them have the money and they have the knowledge. Most of them have the money and the knowledge. But the ones in their mid-age, they don't have money, but they have skills. They have sophisticated skills, because since after 2020, there are a lot of skills and systems that have been developed. Loom. How many people know Loom here? Do you know that Loom is good for teaching? I've always wanted to teach something, but I don't know how to do it. It was yesterday I discovered Loom. That I would be like, how does this people do it? How does this people use this? Loom is an application. The older ones will not have the time to go and be learning how to teach on Loom. But do you know that you can collaborate? That is what we need in this generation. We need the wisdom of the old ones, and we need the strength and the fast learning skill of the youth. I leave you with that. God bless you. I'll turn to my YouTube now. my TikTok. So if you want to follow me to learn more, click the link on my YouTube, scan the barcode. If you don't know how to scan the barcode, click the link, let it take you to my YouTube, TikTok, where you get to learn more. Join my community of what? Join my community where I get to do what? Open your eyes to what it is. It's deeper than this. You cannot. And I intend to also do what? My upcoming podcast here on YouTube, but I have not fully set up for it because I want to, by the time I come with the fire in my bones, I want to make sure that I am prepared for it because money is a serious matter. Everybody is interested. So people say, I don't want to leave them feeling disappointed or unprepared. So guys, I will be on YouTube, TikTok now. So you can still stay there, and while you watch me still say different things depending my line of is it line of train or between of train. Line of train or between of line. Find out soon. I love TikTok features because why? There are many things you can do. Many clappings. Hello, coming to school, coming to school. DJ, thank you for joining. Thank you, DJ. Yes, let's get this to stand. Why is this tripod not standing? Yeah, let's get it to stand. Yeah, so setting up now. Oh, respond to me. Technical. All this tripod and this thing. Yay! Let's celebrate. We have finally cracked the code. We have finally done what? Cracked the code. See, this life here, if you have the ability to solve a problem, you will never go broke. Because why? Once there is a problem, you will just ask yourself, how do I solve this problem? Let me share the link to those on my community so they can join in, because I get a lot of DMs. How I'm interested in what you are saying. I want to find a way to change my life and better my life. Where do I start from? How do I begin? Everybody wants solution. So tell me that thing you know. I'll monetize it. It's a live show. And we are here. For YouTube, if you have a question, drop it in the comment, my YouTubers, and I will do what? Get to answer you once I look at it. So because now you'll be seeing my side views. So welcome everyone on TikTok once again, and in this group we have a tradition that once we come here we do what we do. Because why? I've realized that you need your body to achieve your goal. Your health is your number one wealth. And so the tradition is you stand up, right? You see, I just finished my exercise this morning. Take a bend from your waist as if you are bending down, and your hands as if one who wants to run for their dear life. One front, one back, one front, one back. Take it fast. Yay! So we officially open the show. It's what? 1 minute past 9. Make sure you do it every day. There is something called what? Habit. Habit is what you do every day. You begin to create a neural pattern in your brain, and your brain will tell you that this is what you do. So you can cultivate a good habit and you can cultivate a bad habit. So tell me that which you know. I'll monetize it. Send me a request. I'll bring you up. It's a very practical class. And in this class, I get to help the everyday people how to do what? How to monetize their knowledge. Because it's not everybody that know how to monetize knowledge, but everybody has got knowledge. So let nobody say, I don't have knowledge. Because here, in simple word, I came to realize that not everybody know what money is. And me, myself, I was poor, I was broke, I was angry, I was not, for 2 years, I've not been working. And I got to the point, it was only, the burden was all on my partner. And before you know it, we started losing our businesses, things started going down the drain. I was like, we couldn't sleep, we were restless, our love life, we couldn't even enjoy it. Because why? We were so upset. He is upset and he's feeling frustrated. He said, how did I let my woman down? Oh, how did we end up like this? And me, I was looking at my man. I said, my man cannot sleep. How can I be sleeping and my man is not sleeping? What kind of thing is this? Are you here and you have been the same position? You have been like, my husband cannot sleep, my wife cannot rest, there's a financial crisis, there's financial this, there's problem, there's this, there's that. Are you here? You are. That is the thing you are asking yourself. A wise person will say, what will I do differently? Because stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But a strategic person will say, how do I make sure that this thing I'm doing, it yield results? Mama Bear, thank you for joining. A wise person will say, how do I do things differently? Thank you for the lights. Let's keep the light going up so that I can focus. And so that more people can see and come. So I don't want to be distracted by line of thought. A wise person will say, how do I do something differently? Because if you want a C result, you have to be doing things differently. But a strategic person will not say, how do I make sure that this thing I want to do, I get the result I want? That is how I come in, and that was what I did in January this year. I asked myself, I say, how do I do something differently so that we do not end up where we end up, so that next year when people are celebrating happy new year, the way we end up, the way we cross the new year, I do not like it, so that I do not end up like that. I looked at my hand, I say, see the only amount I have in my savings account, oh, plenty, so I cannot gamble with it. I said to myself, I say, who do I know that is already on this journey of financial wealth creation, that I can go to the person and say, please hold me by the hands and show me where I go put my 2 seed of for ground so that it will germinate. Because for those who are Christians, the Bible say, except a seed of corn fall to the ground and germinate, it abideth alone. What that means is that if you get 2 seed of corn and you want to get one big whole bunch of corn, what do you need to do? You need to sow that seed. He said, except you plant that seed, there is no way you are going to get multiplication. It's a principle. So because if you plant 2 seed of corn, the possibility you will get for those who are farmers, how many will you get if you plant 2 seed of corn? It's a law. It's a universal law. You cannot break it. That was how I now went on the internet. I was searching, and there's one lady, me and her bought course last year. Me, I just buy my own. I say, I don't understand this thing though. I abandon am. Because why? I was still thinking that hard work pays. Hard work pays. If I do hard, if I try this, if I do this, if I use my energy, every day I go see this lady, she go come, she go dey talk about what she does. She's solving problem for people. She's solving problem for people. Me, I dey think how I wan go work hard. Before I know it, this lady started showing her results. It's just a matter of time. No be the day when you plant seed, e go grow. Those who have plant here, they know my partner is a farmer. No be the first day when you put seed for ground. Some seed will take like 21 days. Some seed will take 2 weeks. It depending on the seed and it depending on the ground. Now, so I say, I know when this lady start to sell her course, she dey beg people, say, come, I will give you free mentorship, free mentorship. To my greatest surprise, 1 year after, do you know how much I paid just to speak to the lady for 1 minute and 1 hour? £200. For those who are in Nigeria, convert £200 is nearly 400,000 naira just to speak to her. This was somebody that was begging me, say, come and learn this thing. I bought the course, not that I didn't buy it. I bought it, but I was like, I don't really understand this thing. Johnson, you better stop here and listen. You have come here before. You say you are looking for money, and I've told you that money is value. And now you have time. What do you need to do? You need to begin to learn skills with your time. If you are 18, 16, 20, 20 something, learn skills, relevant skills. Are you here? You know how to use ChatGPT very well. Are you here? You know how to draw on Canva. Are you here? You know how to do Gemini. You know how to use that Google Gemini to create this thing. Do you know that you can be writing cartoon stories and you will sell it 1,000 to 2,000? Parents will pay you, because why? Many parents, African parents, want their children to watch cartoon that speaks their language, because parents are too busy. Some parents, they don't have time for their children to speak language to their children. E get one wey I see on Instagram that time. They will say, anya, inti, this, anu. Tell me that parents do not buy it for their children. So parents, is it La Gigi, abi La Sidi, wetin be that comedian name? He say this one, he like this one, oh. Say because every time daughter go dey screen, they look Mrs. Rachel, Mrs. Rachel. She say na so the daughter, he don't learn English. If you speak Yoruba to her, the daughter say, what is that? Jesus. If he ask him daughter, the daughter go say, what is that? Now you say, I see cartoon where he can translate in Africa, and you are here. Do you know that there are many Google AI tools that you can translate or transcribe to any language you want? It can transcribe, whether Yoruba or Hausa or Igbo, any language. Because let me share one secret to you. After 2020 was the year they officially changed the whole world from analog setting to digital setting. Let me come again. I say 2020. You see that thing that happened 2020. Anybody that is here that don't know what happened 20, this class is not for you. Keep scrolling. But if you are here, you remember the 2020 event. 2020 was the year they officially changed the world from analog to digital. How many of you are now still maximizing digital? Do you know that they only give us 10 years? And from 2020 till now is how many? We are in the 6th year. So we only have 4 years remaining. By the time we get to 20, the remaining 10, they finally drop it down. If you are not on digital, boom, you are cut out. Because why? A lot of people don't know history. History keep repeating itself. There's what we call pattern recognition, pattern optimization, and pattern utilization. One young man came to my live show. He said, his intention was just to do this thing. I said, how was your business 2020? He said, I no sell. I no sell. He said, they go sing for people for birthday. Say, but people dey house now, they no do birthday party. I tell am, say, people there, they no do birthday party. Do you know that there were people online that were looking to learn how to play piano? He said, hey, you don't know. I say, hey. He said, what 2020 taught him is that if you have a business and your business is not online, the possibility of you excelling is almost like 2/10. He said that was what 2020 taught him. I said, okay, what have you decided to do differently about it? He said, in Congo, open TikTok. I said, as you open TikTok, what are you doing with your TikTok? He said, in they go grow host. He won't grow am because he won't get to 10,000K so that TikTok will pay him. I said, draw closer. Let me tell you how TikTok algorithm work. I say, I was once like that. If you go to my content, go, and that's why you see my content. You see today, I'm talking about Trump. Tomorrow, Iyabo Ojo and VDM. Next tomorrow, I'm talking about health. Because why? When I open my TikTok, I didn't even know why I come to TikTok. I came because I hear say TikTok they pay. Me too, I come. I said, but let me tell you how TikTok program is. Somebody who created TikTok, somebody designed TikTok and created TikTok. My sister, they laugh. Thank you. Laugh. Quiet, mom Prion. You're a mom. Do you know you can send me your request? I'll bring you up. Because why? You are a mom. Maybe you are a sit-at-home mom, and now or probably you are not living in the UK. For most of moms in the UK, I've realized that in Nigeria, once your pikin is 2 years, your pikin can go to crèche and you start working. But now, if you're in UK, 4 years before your child, do you know that in that 4 years, you can be working from your smartphone and be earning incomes online more than your husband where they go even do 12-hour shift? I swear to God, I'm not lying, I'm not kidding. Because if you see what people earn online, what is this one I'm doing now? Maybe I sit down in my gym where I'm doing my business. Can I go wear my gym wear to office? So a lot of people during 2020, they did their job, they were working from home. And some of the CEOs now realize that, so our staffs can work from home and still do the job, do customer service from home. So we don't have to rent a big fancy place for what? And be paying extra office money. So this one will become what? Another expense. So every business person wants to minimize cost and maximize profit. That is every business person's ideology. That's why you see, you and your boss can never be friends. There is no friendship between an employee and an employer, because you, the employee, you want him to increase your money. He wants to cut costs so that he has to make more profit, because he gets to carry the business in his brain. You, if you just come work, if you do your 12 hours finish, you drop your clothes, you quietly go. You are forgotten about the business. But him, the CEO, he's thinking, how do I maximize? How do I do something differently? How do I do our marketing? How do I do? Because he knows, say, if that business is not yielding profit, he gets to bear all the loss. You only bear your loss of maybe 1 month salary, but he get to bear his loss of his time, everything. So a lot of the CEOs, they now discover and say, so our staffs can stay at home and still do the job. Oh yeah, no problem. No bother coming back to office. Oh yeah, all of you keep working from home. Let me bust your bubbles. Those same CEO that said you should be working from home, do you know, let me give you an expo, that China, where do TikTok, they are rapidly doing what we call what? Robotics. Robots. That robot, it can work 247. You see that way Jarvis they do? That thing at trial. You know why they push onto our face? They tell us, say, this is what is coming. We dey laugh. How many of us are prepared? Do you know that when they bring that robot, that job you are doing, are you flipping burger in McDonald's? They can teach robot to flip burger in McDonald's. I can teach robot to clean my house. I don't need the housemaid again. And you are doing call. Do you know that they now have a device that is called AI? You will ring the people. You think it's a human being that is talking to you. It's AI that is replying you. So are you a customer rep? You are here, say, I'm a customer rep. Good luck to you. I was in a meeting. A lady said they called them here in the UK. The woman, she's a surgeon. She's about to retire. She said they are telling them, they are doing trials. Saying, we can program this thing to do an operation, and this thing will do it fast. So that CEO that told you that sit at home and do your work, you are happy. Do you think that if I now come and say, CEO, I have a solution for your business, you will not pay sick leave, your employer will not be telling you, I cannot come today, you are now looking for somebody to replace? Do you know that with this one machine, this one machine will work the work of 100 people? The machine will not break down. The machine, it will be charging itself. It's self-charged. The CEO say, really? How much is it? He said, this is the price. CEO say, thank you. Before you know, the CEO will now come and say, ladies and gentlemen, due to the high cost of this, blah, 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 we will have to drop 50 of our staffs. I swear to God. Because why? The CEO wants to maximize profit. He will not stay you and say, you have worked in this organization for me 10 years, Let me consider you. Lie. Everybody want to do what? Save their ass. Because the CEO say, I cannot take because of you and let my company of how many million crush or close. So you now, you are the one that have lost. They've dropped you out. Is it when you get to that time? Will you wait till when you get to that time before you now begin to ask yourself, what am I going to do differently now? So now is the best time. If you come across my video, if you are seeing me and you want to send me your request, send me your request. Mommy, quiet mom, Prion, send me your request. I'll bring you up. You tell me that which you know and I'll show you how you can monetize it all. Share tips with you how. But if you say you don't want to come up, you are happy staying down, you can go to my videos on TikTok. When you go to my video, you see the pin messages, you see a barcode. Scan the barcode. Some people today, they don't know how to scan barcode. Let me show you how you can scan barcode. If you have a spare phone, you just open your camera, on your camera on it, it's fine. But if you don't have a spare phone, you can just take a screenshot of that barcode and then go to your picture. You will see it will bring yellow, it will bring a line. Click on it, it will take you straight to my community, whereby I get to give people tips, tutorials of what money is, because there are some things I cannot share here, there are some things I cannot say here. But then by the time you come there, you get to speak with me directly. You get to tell me that your problem, I get to tailor it to you. Because some people say, I don't want to talk here, it's public. I understand. So if you don't want to talk here, I've given you an option. Go there. Option number 1 or option number 2. If you are here, you are saying, okay, you know what, I don't even know how to begin sef, and I see, madam, na only 2 seed now I get, and I no wan make this my 2 seed fall to ground. What do I do? Click the link on my bio. Somebody just gave me a follow. That is a wise person. Thank you. Because why she gave me a follow? She wants to be getting update from TikTok each time I come live. So click the link on my bio, go to my store, go and just look. It's free to look. I no say pay money to look. It's free to look. You will see my products, you see my services which I offer, because that is where you get to learn more. Because the thing is that now I have inspired you. Now I have opened your eyes to what you did not even know, the potential danger you did not know that is coming. Now that you know that, there is one woman, let me share this story quickly. There was one woman that came here. The woman, she said she was a nurse in Nigeria, and she had a business she was doing. Then she got the opportunity to come as a skilled worker here. She said she's just here for the first year, and then she saw my destiny and she came. The woman said she didn't see anybody to take over her business in Nigeria. She closed down her business, their house, their cars, their property, she and the family, everybody. I swear to God, this woman she's in my destiny. I always share her story. She said she closed down everything. She came to the UK. As she come to UK, she found out that as a skilled worker visa, you can, I don't know, for skilled worker they give them limitation. I thought they can work forever and ever. She said, Layo, I think they say whether 37 hours. For those who are skilled worker, please answer. Because I like social media. You don't feel live for social media. As a skilled worker visa, you cannot work up to 50 hours. You cannot. That was restriction number 1 in the UK. Because why? They know the work is tedious. They know they want you to have your family time. So they will not tell you, some of you will be busy chasing money. We don't want somebody to fall down and collapse. The UK, they like health and safety. The UK, they like health and safety. They don't joke with it. They don't want a situation whereby there is cold and everything. You are working, you will now fall down, I will be turning you, or you and your husband and no get time to see or stay with the children. So the woman said, now I have time. So I'm now asking myself, what can I do with my spare time? I tell the woman, I said, that is the best thing you can ever have. If life happened to you, you lost your job, or you do one thing, you have time, my dear, welcome. Because if you have time, do you know that 2 things that can never coexist, 2 things that struggle, they be like acid and water, is time and money. 2 important things that they know they like stay near each other, time and money. If you have time, the possibility of having money is 2/10. If you have money, The possibility of having time is 2/10. So what do? How do you solve that problem? Let me tell you how to solve the problem. If that is the case, if you have time, begin to ask yourself, what can I learn with my time that will be of value? What can I do with my time? How do I use my time to solve problem for somebody? How? That is the question you'll be asking yourself. Some, it may need you to go and learn a skill or do a trade or do something. That is depending on what you want to do. That is the path to take you. Then you that have money, you don't have time. You will say, I have money, but I don't have time. What do I do? You begin to do what? You delegate. Either you delegate or you hire somebody or you buy a machine. For me now, I don't have time. I remember the first time, the time I was a full-time housewife. My partner would say, oh yeah, you use the dishwasher to wash. I say, no, I have my hands. Why will I use dishwasher to? No, 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 no. But now, nobody dey tell me. I will bang all the dirty dish in the dishwasher. As I'm going to bed, I will turn on the dishwasher. By the time I load the washing machine with this, by the time I wake up in the morning, my clothes is washed, my dishes are washed. I will just bring them out. Boom. Because why? I don't have time. I'm trying to manage my time. I'm trying to save my time. So if you have money, you don't have time, my dear, send people on an errand. Delegate. So that what? It will give you time to focus on something that is important that only you can do. Or sometimes, do you know that if I load the dishwasher, if my partner is not having his program show in the morning, he can help me bring out the dish from this thing. So people don't know how to strategize and work. If you find out that there is something you can do, somebody else can do, delegate it and focus on the thing that only you can do. As I am now, nobody else can come and do my live show. It's only me that can do it. But my partner can take the clothes off from the rack. My partner can take the dishes off from this thing. My partner can do what? He can cook breakfast for me. So he will do it. Why I now focus on what only me can do. Some men go there, they say, they go to use their men. They say, lie, how will I be washing plates for my wife? By the time your wife, see, man can work, earn money, woman can earn money. It depends on who is bringing more value. Thank you, this woman don't get the remix. Man can earn money, woman can earn money. It depends on whose value is more. And there's another thing, people don't like going to solve the hard thing. I studied BSc mathematics. When they write our mathematics exam, e get some question, e get some equation where students no dey like even one touch at all. You know wetin the lecturer go do? They will not tell you, number one, compulsory. Jesus. Once you just see that compulsory question, some of us, we want shit for pint. Compulsory. The lecturer will make it compulsory. As I was in school doing mathematics, I was like, what kind of thing? A lecturer will come to the board, will write equation, S equals to, you now say, solve the problem. Why did you write the problem for me to solve? Why? Why did you write it? And some of us, we try to be clever as students. We don't want to solve it. Not only the few intelligent ones. In every school, they get few intelligent. The intelligent people know plenty. But they get clever ones. They get smart ones. The smart ones are always more than the intelligent ones. The intelligent ones will be busy solving the problem. Those are the hard workers. They will tell themselves, say, I want to work it. I want to make sure the answer is right. We, the smart ones, will say, you don't get the answer. They say, yes. The lecturer will not say, what is the answer? They will not say, y equals to 3. Everybody will not say, yeah. We, the smart one, will say, give me your work. Let me go my copy. We go say, oh boy, abeg give me your book, make a copy. I no get time to crack my head for this thing, Jerry. That is it. That is the smart one. So now, in this generation we live in, abeg no vex. It is a generation for smart work that pays, not hard work. Because hard work, I know a lot of us are coming from the generation whereby they will tell you, work hard. If you work hard, if now so my mama then ginger me. I went to school, I did statistics, I work hard, I do 2-1. I came out, I say, I am a BSc 2-1. Give me work, give me work. They say, no, you need to get a professional this thing, you need to get ICANN, you need data analysis, or you need any professional course. I say, okay. I say, which one is the one I go do? I go do HSC 1, 2, 3. I say, I don't do HSC 1, 2, 3. Give me work, give me work. They say, no, go and do HSC 5, 6, 7, 8. I say, hey, I never work now. I never get money. No be money they use pay all this professional course. They say, no job for you. By the time I get to that point, guess the reason. They say, you don't have experience. Huh? How do I get experience? Okay. And I say, okay, which experience? They say work experience. I say, oh yeah, now let me go and work anywhere. I work. I go to Ebe Farmer. I work. I went to Set Point, Computer Village. I work. I went to Doulos. I work. I went to do street food. I work. After how many years? I say, oh yeah, I don't get. They say, your age don't pass. They say now fresh graduates will they find now. Now so now they do that was how they played me since I finished school 22 years till now I am 32. 10 years just waka past my eye. I still not got something that I need, which is money. A lot of us think that I dey find money, I dey chase money, I dey find where you know say money dey. If I ask you now, where is ants? Where do you know that ants reside? A lot of you will say ant hill. Oh yeah, show me how many ant hill do we have in the countryside, or how many ant hill do we have in the city? But if you want to see ants, what do? Just drop sugar, drop honey. Ants will come. That is how it is with money. If you want to get money, keep giving value, keep solving people's problem, keep giving them. No wonder China is always in Africa. Because these Chinese, they are very clever. I love them. When they travel about, they'll go and be looking, researching. This country, what is their problem? What do they have? They've come to Nigeria, Africa. They know that we don't have steady power electricity. They will not go to themselves and say, these people, that we need steady electricity to run businesses. Let's produce them generator. Let's produce them mechano. Let's produce them solar. Because they have what? Abundant sunshine. They first of all produce us generator. A lot of us say, you know what? I have gadgets. I want a bigger generator. They say, okay, we can still make it. Take mechano. They say, oh, that's good. Mechano can handle a plaza. Before you know it, some plaza get big. They say, mechano cannot do it again. China say, don't worry. And the noise, some people say, noise of generator is too much. The generator pollution is too much. China say, no worry. I will make you what? Solar. China say, I will make you solar. Because why? China is always solving problems. And you that is solving problem, the reward you get for solving problem is money. They will pay you money. They will tell you thank you. No wonder TikTok call it creators reward. It is not you that come to do laugh with people. It is you that is you have the ability to create a problem. Solve a problem, solve people's problem. I told one guy, I said, do you know that why Pella blew is because the time he was doing those funny things was that COVID time. A lot of people were sitting down at home. A lot of people were upset. They were not happy. I asked the guy, I said, what do you do? He said, he sing music. I said, what kind of music? He said, any music. I said, any music is not music. Because why? You need to study what we call times and seasons. No wonder the wisest man, Solomon, he said to everything under the earth, there is a time and there is a season. You have to ask, what is the time? What is the season? And that's where strategy comes. You have to be strategic in what you are doing. You don't have to be wise alone. You don't have to be strong alone. You don't have to be hardworking alone. You have to be what? Smart. You have to be strategic, and you have to know how to network. That's why I've told some people, come to my community, because in my community, I'm giving you a platform to network with people. Because why? Let me tell you how networking is. I said to one woman, she sells frozen food. It's from where they are coming, they are sharing me that. That's why I say, if you want to come up, send me your request. I'll bring you up. Tell me that thing which you know, and I will open your eyes right here and there to things which you never knew you can monetize. I told the woman, I said, how is your business? She said, my dear, when I started my frozen food business, the first year wasn't good. Before you know it, I kept on and kept on. And now she said she has gotten 2 shops that she have somebody running one and the other one. I said, that's good. So what bringeth you here? Because now only the sick people, now they come find doctor. Person wey no sick, no they go hospital. True or false? For those in the comment section, if you dey sick, you go. If you know they sick, you go hospital. They say nothing concern fowl with toothbrush. Now you no get it. Wetin in the brush? Now the woman say, say now she no dey too sell again. No. I say, wetin happen now? She say, my dear sister, this Tinubu regime, I say, do you think it's your neighbor? Somebody don't do you juju? She say, no, she no think like that though. Say that. I said, let me tell you as a customer point of view, let me tell you what is happening, why your sales has dropped. I said, because there is inflation in the economy. Tinubu is trying his best to salvage the situation, but he's only a human being and there is an extent to which he can do. I say, because now a lot of people don't talk, say, e get some people, I say, she's based in Jebu Ode. I say, I know Yoruba people, I stayed in Lagos for long. Yoruba, every week na party. Sam text, thank you for joining. If you want to come or send me your request, I'll bring you up. I say, Yoruba, they like party. But when money no dey hand, wetin you wan do? You go cut down on your party. I said, that is why some people have cut down. So weekend, instead of it, they say create a carton of turkey. You go just find out say you only say turkey to household because people go say, abeg go, we do birthday last year, we no fit do birthday this year. This regime is not funny. So you now, what other thing can you make sure that you give those people once they come? I told the woman, I said, let me tell you where networking comes. I said, do you know that a lot of Nigerians that had money saw it 2023 after the election? I fell in that category. Tina Eloni, thank you for joining. They said, this Nigeria is not getting better. They sold their land, carried their family, carried their children. They jackpa. That was how we jackpa. A lot of people move bundles. They jackpa. But some of them, they had grandmothers, they have families, they have cousins, they have relatives back there. So they say, my cousins, my relative, my mother, someone like me, stay here. Let me go and find a greener pasture. And we came to UK. My YouTube people, I hope you know they follow. We came to UK. As we reach UK, if I send, what will I send my mother? I will send my mother currency. Have I sent my mother food? I've not sent my mother food. I've only sent my mother what? Currency. So I tell the woman, I say, if you join a community, a big network of people, don't keep quiet. Come, tell people, this is what I do. This is where I live. This is my business. Be posting it. This is my social media handle. I said, do you know that as I am here, sometimes I want to surprise my mother. I will tell you, because you are in my community, I've seen it that you are really doing your business. I will say, I want to patronize you in my community. I will now tell you that, please, can you deliver a carton of turkey, 1 carton of chicken to my mother? Let it go and put in my mother's freezer, because my mother is in her late 60s. My mother cannot be driving every time to go and buy every weekend, to go and buy this thing. You will say, yes, so I can package. You will go. I said, do you know that if me, I do that thing, you will now screenshot that my transaction with you, and you still put it in the community and say, see, this person bought from you, because why? It builds trust. Other people say, so those people now will now come and message me and say, did she deliver? Did your mother tell you that she have received it? I will say, yes, my mother have received it. Say, that means I can do business with her. They will not say, Mama Barikat, please, can you still do to me too? I will transfer you the money. Because why? We are in a digital world. You can move money from anywhere around the world. I told you, woman, I say, before you know it, you will not have to sit and rely on the people in your neighborhood that is in Nigeria, that Tinubu inflation is dealing with them. Now, what you are doing is, now you are marketing your product. Somebody is sending me a request. Who is that? This Richie. You come here before. You say you don't understand. Welcome. I told the woman, I said, you're now marketing your product. You are putting your product in the eyes of the people. that have the money, then they will now say, yeah, take it to my family, take it to this, take it to that. That is how you remain relevant and you are selling your business. One word, one this thing, the power of networking. Welcome, rich and righteous. Let's celebrate you. I don't know why this thing is not, my hands are cold, it's not this thing this morning. Where are you watching me from? If you know you are doing your business, you can join the link and use the link to join so that we.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm coming. Let me put my ear.
My YouTube people, if you have a question, drop your question.